In this chapter, we're going to start looking at sales and how we focus on things such as selling price, costs, markup, and all that kind of different things. And the first section we're going to deal with is the markup. So it says you want to sell a product at the higher price than its cost, or the amount you paid for it. The cost includes expenses such as freight. The selling price or retail price is what the product actually sells for in the store. It's usually higher than the cost of the product to make sure that you make money. Okay? The difference between the cost and the selling price is your markup or gross profit. When your markup is larger than your overhead or operating expenses, you make a profit. So the formula we're going to use today on this one says markup equals the selling price minus the cost. Okay, so on that particular thing, what we're going to find out is how much money is it being marked up. When you go to Shields, when you go to Target, when you go to Walmart, everything you buy has been marked up at some point to make sure that they cover their bills and then actually in turn make money. So that's what happens on something like a number one. It says the selling price is $19.49. So I have $19.49 is my selling price, but it costs the store or company $7.63 to buy it from the manufacturer. How much money did they make? And they find the markup. So again, all we're going to do is subtract. And when I subtract that, I get $11.86. So you found the markup. Number two, the selling price is $545.45. It costs you $272.72. What's the markup? So again, I subtract that, and when I do that, I end up getting $272.73. So as far as finding the markup today, that's what it's going to be. Be very careful like when it says number 3, or it says the toy train sells for $29.95 and a case of 3 costs $47.85. What that means is that each train is $29.95, but you bought 3 of them for $47.85. So the first thing you have to do is take $47.85 divided by 3, and then take that number that you get there and subtract it from the $29.95. So I'm going to take $47.85 divided by 3, and I get $15.95. And then I subtract the two numbers and I end up with $14. That is the markup per train. Okay? Same thing with number 4. You have peanut butter that sells for $3.79. A case of 24 costs $68.16, so you take the $68.16 and divide it by 24 because there are 24 pieces involved. And I get $2.84. And then I subtract it from how much you're selling it for, and I get 95 cents. So the markup on peanut butter is 95 cents. So as far as that goes, be very careful about what they say, how many is in there. When you're trying to find the markup today, we are subtracting. If you look at 5 through 12 on the chart, it already gives you the subtraction thing. Then after that, 13 through 20, you're going to have to do some reading in there to figure out what they actually give you. So you take what they're selling it for minus the cost or what they bought it for, and that gives you the markup. Okay, so hopefully that helped. It should be a fairly simple, straightforward one. But it's page 518 to 519. 1 through 20. Okay, all right. See ya.